Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's adventure, we're actually on the way back from recording the previous episode. I don't know what I'm calling it yet because I haven't edited anything or anything like that, but I still have a ways to go actually to go home, and I decided, you know what, I'm walking anyway. I've had Pokemon Go on the entire time, haven't caught anything spectacular. I did catch another Abra, which puts us that much closer to Kadabra and to Alakazam. Nidoran mail just popped in. So, as you know, if you've been following the series, I am working my way towards another Nidoking because my Nidoking that I have now is like a terrible IV, like something like 26 or 31, something like that. So, I'm walking home. Figured, you know, I'm coming up to a bunch of Pokestops, a couple gyms, etc. So I might as well start filming the next episode, especially because I feel like that last episode was such a dud as far as Pokemon, and Wellington has really served me all right. So I'm heading into Wellington right now. I'm like on the outskirts, but with all the hunting I've been doing today, I've noticed where are all the starters. And I remembered, Joseph, January 9th is when it ends. And today is January 9th. So I'm guessing the starters are already gone. Besides just the random, odd starter that you might see like you would before. But here's what I'm talking about with like Pikachu even. The Santa hat is gone. So no more Santa Pikachu, and then also just no Squirtles or Bulbasaurs or Charmander, increased spawn rates. So it's back to normal. The gym ahead of me is an Instinct gym, but it kind of has me a little mad because not only was there an Amistar, but there was also a Kabutops. So that adds 2 more Pokemon to my seen category in my Pokedex. So I'm now at 132 caught and 142 seen. So that's 10 Pokemon that I've seen but I haven't caught. Just off the top of my head, that should include Alakazam, Golem, Machamp, the 3 fossil Pokemon being Kabutops, Amistar, and Aerodactyl. And then also Chansey, I believe, is in there, and Dragonite. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get away from these cars, find some Pokestops, find some Pokemon, more importantly find some eggs, because I only have 2 5K eggs right now. We're outside of one of the Starbucks in Wellington. We used to not have any Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and now we have a million of them. And they're all like right next to each other. So we are here, and this is obviously a Pokestop now that Niantic and Wellington High School. Alright, so lady needed some help with directions. I'm terrible with directions though. Hopefully I didn't mess her up, but I do know Wellington fairly well. So hopefully that did help. Oh, Pikachu just ran away. Alright, but there's like about 7 Pokemon here. Most of them I don't really care about because it's the common Pokemon, Pidgeys, Rattatas, etc. But Horsey and Pikachu, currently trying to catch a Horsey, still trying to build up for Kingdra when it eventually comes out, and also just for evolution's sake, just to evolve a whole bunch at once. Alright, and just kind of going around Wellington searching for new Pokemon stops, pretty much anything just a little more exciting. I do have an Eevee here. I think I have almost 200 Eevee candies at this point. Just tons of Eevees wherever I find them. Always make a point to catch them, especially high CP Eevees. That one was really low though. So just continuing to walk around Wellington, kind of going home. Oh, go ahead. Almost walked in front of a car. Almost killed myself. But yeah, definitely just kind of going around Wellington, seeing what's up, and keep you updated. I got a 2K egg. which I'm so excited about. I haven't had a 2K egg in forever, it feels like, and super excited because I do need just a few, I think about like 20 candies until I can get a Clefable. Why are there so many Paris? Alright, so I guess Wellington has now turned into a Paris nest, because there's 3 of them. Alright, so I'm actually going to have to start charging my camera right now as I'm going, because it's about to die. Okay, so I'm back out on the road, charged up my phone just a little bit. Not my phone. My phone is always charging. Always charging. Charged up my camera a little bit using one of my other chargers. Yes, I do have multiple. I got them on a great deal at BJ's. Don't judge. But right now, I am currently headed back home, trying to walk off these Ks. Do have 2 5K eggs to open in like 1.8 kilometers and a 2K egg in 1.5 kilometers. They might just all hatch at the same time, you never know. And my GPS is going crazy, it's going all over the place. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, so just a little update on the egg situation. I now have found 2 more eggs, and before I was like, I haven't had 2K eggs in forever. Now I have 3 2K eggs. The one that's incubating and then 2 that are not incubating at the moment. So now I have that to look forward to because they go quicker. I only use the what one person called the Eternity Incubator. I find that that's an awesome name for it, and that's what I'm calling it, forever for eternity. So I'm just gonna use the Eternity Incubator for the 2K eggs because it goes a lot quicker. The 2K eggs, plus you're not using incubators that can only be used once or a couple times on such a quick egg. So I just use the expendable incubators for 5K and 10K eggs. So I have also found a couple interesting wild Pokemon. Found a wild Coughing and a wild Jigglypuff. The Pikachu ran away, but there's just tons and tons of Paris. I've actually never seen this many Paris. It's like every time I look at the sightings, there's another Paris. Except when I was about to look at the sightings. Great. Make a liar out of me. Alright, anyway, still continuing to walk off the eggs. There's a good chance that I might actually be able to get in deep into another 2K egg by the end of this episode, if not hatch this 2K egg, another 2K egg, and 2 5K eggs. Hope that's my goal for this episode. Alright, so we do have the 2K egg hatching. What we want is Cleffa because we're almost to a Clefable, and we got Spearow. The ultimate troll of the 2K egg group. The ultimate troll of the 2K egg group. Well, that means the 5K eggs should be here shortly. 300 kilometers. 300 meters until the 2 5K eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and start incubating this. Okay. Phew. Okay. Almost incubated the wrong egg. So 2K egg is now in the incubator. Hopefully this one has a Cleffa. Alright, so we do have the 2 5K eggs opening now. From this egg group, basically anything that we still need to evolve. Mankey. Okay, so that's actually pretty lit. Even though we do have enough candies already, it's always good to have more just to power up when we eventually do get that Primeape. Plus, this could be a good IV. Okay, It looks like it can really battle with the best of them. That means it is guaranteed above 82 IV. Okay, HP. Best. So 15 out of 15 for HP. It's small, kilogram wise, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. And then second 5K egg. What could it be? Maybe it's something lit. Ghastly. Not really that lit. Not gonna lie. But that does give us enough to have a whole other Ghastly chain evolution. If I want to do that, I don't think I do that. So that is both of the two 5K eggs that we needed. We are still incubating that second 2K egg. I may or may not be able to hatch it before I get home, but we will see. I think someone's calling me. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to get this phone. See you later. Alright, so that phone call was indeed my grandmother. I did not forget that I had to be home by a certain time to go somewhere with her. I did, however, neglect to see that I was running short on time to get home. So I've taken a cheeky little shortcut that does actually lead straight through about 4 Pokestops. Speaking of Pokestops, let me go ahead and spin this. So there is kind of this nice little area right outside the Publix on, I think, Forest Hill. I think that's that road. Forest Hill. Yeah. It's right by the Wellington pool. The community pool, I guess. Ooh, Doduo. I haven't seen a Doduo in Wellington for a very long time, actually. I'm gonna go ahead, try and see if I can grind out the extra 1.2 kilometers that I need for this 2K egg, and try and hatch it before I get home, just to wrap up this episode nice and neat. This episode is definitely going way better, in my opinion, than the other episode did. Hopefully this 2K egg is that Cleffa and not another Spearow troll. Alright, so the 2K egg did indeed hatch, and it was indeed a Spearow. So, gosh darn it, I wanted it to be a hype ending, but we are indeed almost home, cutting through the neighborhood, but if you did go ahead and like this episode, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you are enjoying the series, please subscribe. This didn't really end as hype as I wanted it to, because this episode was definitely way better. I do have one more 2K egg. I'll go ahead and start incubating that as soon as this episode is over. But as always, God bless. Have a great night. See you for another episode of Pokemon Go.